Life is a journey filled with challenges, uncertainties, and fears. We often prepare ourselves with material resources, money, education, and career plans. But Jesus teaches us today that true success does not come from what we possess, but from whom we trust. In today's Gospel, Mark chapter 6, verses 7 to 13. Jesus sends his disciples out on a mission with specific instructions that teach us profound life lessons. Jesus calls the 12 and sends them out two by two. When Jesus selected his disciples, he did not choose kings, scholars, or religious leaders. Instead, he chose fishermen, tax collectors, and ordinary men. This shows us that God does not look for perfection, He looks for availability. Many people feel unqualified to serve God or make a difference in the world. Some say, I don't have enough education, I am not good enough, or I have too many weaknesses. But God does not call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Think of someone like Mother Teresa. She was just an ordinary nun with no riches or political influences, yet she changed the world through love and service. If God can use her, He can use you too. Take nothing for the journey except a staff. No bread, no bag, no money in your belts. Jesus told his disciples to take nothing except a staff. No extra clothes, no money, no food. Why? Because he wanted them to depend on God, not on material security. Dear friends, in today's world, people are obsessed with financial security, career success, and material possessions. While planning for the future is good, trusting God is better. Many of us live in fear of losing our jobs, not having enough money, or not being successful. But Jesus teaches us that our security should not come from what we have, but from who we belong to. If God is your provider, you will never lack. A businessman lost everything in a financial crisis. Instead of giving up, he trusted God and prayed. Within a year, God opened new doors, and he found himself in a better situation than before. Sometimes, losing material things help us gain a deeper faith. If any place will not receive you, and they will not listen to you, shake off the dust from your feet as a testimony against them. Jesus knew that not everyone would accept the message of the gospel. He prepared his disciples for rejection and told them not to dwell on it, but to move forward. Rejection is part of life, whether in relationships, jobs, or personal goals. We all face moments when people do not accept us. However, rejection is not the end. It is redirection. Rejection is often redirection to something better. Young woman applied for multiple jobs but was rejected each time. Instead of giving up, she kept moving forward. Eventually, she got hired in a company that valued her skills even more than the previous opportunities. What seemed like rejection was actually God's way of leading her to something greater. If you have faced rejection in life, don't get stuck in disappointment. Shake off the dust, trust God, and keep moving forward. They cast out many demons and anointed many who were sick. The disciples did not just preach, They brought healing, deliverance, and hope. This is a reminder that our mission as believers is not just to live for ourselves, but to serve others. We live in a world filled with pain, depression, and loneliness. As followers of Christ, our job is to be a source of healing, encouragement, and love. You don't need to be a preacher to impact lives. Small acts of kindness, a simple prayer, or an encouraging word can bring healing to someone in pain. Be a light in someone's darkness. A man saw a homeless person on the street and felt compassion. Instead of ignoring him, he bought him food and spoke with him for a few minutes. The homeless man later said, "It wasn't the food that blessed me. It was the fact that you treated me like a human being." Never underestimate the power of kindness. You may not be able to cast out demons, but you can cast out loneliness, despair, and hopelessness from someone's life. Jesus sent his disciples out with faith, not fear. Today, he calls us to do the same. Trust God instead of worrying about material things. Keep going even when rejected. Be a source of healing and encouragement to others. When God sends you, he equips you. Walk by faith and you will never walk alone. As you go through life this week, ask yourself, what fear do I need to let go of so I can trust God more? Where can I be a blessing to someone in need? How can I move forward from rejection and embrace God's plan for me? Take a step of faith today. Let go of fear, trust God, and be a blessing to those around you. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice day.